Here are 5 cars you can get as an international student in Australia. Number 1 on the list is the Mazda 2. This is a very portable car and a very small car that is very good for city driving. It's also good for highway driving. You can get this car for $110,000 depending on the kilometers on the engine. And this car will give you the value for your money. Mazda 2 has a 1.5 litre engine producing 89 horsepower, and that's very good fuel economy, in between 5 liters and 5.8 liters per 100 kilometers, and it's very cheap to run. At rate of $2, you can fill the tank of this car at $80. Is a Toyota Corolla. This is a very small sedan that's also good for city driving. It can be used for different delivery services like Uber, DoorDash, or any kind of delivery services. It has very good fuel economy, in between 5.8 to 7.3. 7.3 if you're driving in city conditions. And this has a 1.8 4-cylinder engine producing 134 horsepower, and you can fill in this one too relatively cheap. You can fill in the tank for $90 at rate of $2. Number 3, not surprisingly, is the Toyota Yaris. This is a 1.3 3-cylinder engine, very small, and it has a very good fuel efficiency, even as good as an hybrid, but it's a pure engine though. It has a fuel efficiency of 4.8 if you're driving on highway, and it has a fuel efficiency of 5.6 if you're driving the city. So no matter how hard you rev it, it's going to get a good fuel economy. And you can fill in the tank of this car for $75. But it still has a decent horsepower. It has 105 horsepower. So it's still peppy in the city, and it can still move fast in a way, to get away from the traffic. And again, the Japanese for the win. The 4th one is the Honda Civic. This is also a 1.7 litre engine, and it has a very good fuel economy too, not too bad. It has 5.3 per 100 kilometers, or 6.7 if you're driving city per 100 kilometers. Decent horsepower too. It produces 131 horsepower, which is also good. And Honda Civic is very reliable. The Japanese vehicles are very reliable. They've tested themselves in the past and they've proven themselves very good. So with this car, you can't go wrong. The 5th one, which is a car that people kind of overlook because it's not Honda, it's not Toyota, and it's obviously not Mazda, is the Hyundai Getz. This is a 1.4 litre engine that produces 105 horsepower, and it gives a very good fuel economy of 4.7 to 5.8 per 100 kilometers. So you could fill in this car with $75 also, and it's going to give you a very good range, I think 600 kilometers per fuel. So which is a very good thing as an international student, to save you money, and it's going to start because it's a very reliable car. It's been tested and proven. These 5 cars: number 1, Mazda 2, number 2, Toyota Corolla, number 3, Toyota Yaris, number 4, Honda Civic, and number 5, Hyundai Getz. These 5 cars, you can get these 5 cars for under $10,000. Yes, they're one of the best cars for a value of money. Although there are other cars that are in the market too, but for these 5 cars, you're going to get them and you're going to enjoy them for a very long time. Very reliable, they're not going to break down, very easy to run, easy on fuel, very economy, very good in the city, very good to do any kind of work you're doing. So if you're looking for good cars on a very good budget, I hope this video helps you as you come into Australia, or if you're in Australia as an international student. Not just only international students, also if you're doing a job where you have to drive around for a long commute, is very good. You're gonna spend less money on fuel. So I hope this helps you, and you can tune into my channel and also follow, and you can get enough information about cars and enough recommendations for any kind of cars you want to get on a very good budget.